Hi everybody, Nathan Ronen, CFA here, with an update for the August 2023 Level 1 candidates who did not pass the Level 1 exam. This is for you. What should you do now? And where to go from here. Before I start with this update, if you'd like to continue receiving these kinds of updates as they come out on a weekly or bi-weekly basis, please press the subscribe button and the confirmation button so that you can be alerted and get these things in a timely fashion. Well, the pass rate was 37%. That's no surprise to anybody. 63% failed, 37% passed. But if you also include those candidates that registered for the exam but didn't defer it and didn't show up for the exam, somehow just couldn't make it or whatever, then the pass rate is a little bit lower than 37%. Could be even around 32 or 33%. That's what we call the true pass rate, but the official pass rate is 37% based on those that actually sat for the exam. Now, if you didn't pass the Level 1 exam in August 2023, I feel you. I really do. I went through the CFA program myself. I did pass Level 1 on my first try. I didn't pass Level 2 on my first try, but I did pass Level 3 on my first try. But I do know the feeling of what it is to take the exam having studied. If you didn't study, then the result shouldn't be a surprise, right? But if you did study and you put in the time and you felt that you passed and you didn't get the result that you wanted, totally understood. I know where you're coming from. It's painful, so you do need to let a little time pass to let the sting go by, okay? But let's put this in perspective. Honestly, guys, it's an exam. It's an exam, and that's all it is. Please don't make it more than that. It's an exam. That being said, it's not pancreatic cancer. It's not death. It may feel like death, but it's not. It's not something terminal. You can take the exam again. That's the beauty of it, and you have 6 tries at it under a computerized fashion. Okay. If this is your first time and you failed, or second time or more, it's time to really reconsider how you studied, how you prepared, what you did. Because if you're going to do the same approach a second time, expecting a different result, that's the definition of insanity. Now, I know a lot of you are really tempted and get hooked into those gimmicks by some prep providers on, what I call insurance policies, like that you could take the exam as many times as you want and have free materials. That's not what you should be focusing on. You're not focusing on failure. And I really don't like to encourage failure. I always encourage people to pass, okay? So, and besides, let's be honest with each other. If you take the Level 1 exam once, and then you take it a second time, and you're using the same materials, and you fail each time, are you going to continue using the same materials over and over again, expecting a different result? Probably not. So obviously, those kind of protection plans aren't really worth much to you. So you want to get something that really works, okay? Now, what I will tell you is if you're going to go about this and try to just wing it again and read prep notes and sanitized version of the curriculum, dummy down notes or something like that, and just do a couple of problems here and there and do 1 or 2 mock exams and do a whole bunch of practice questions, what you're doing is you're just going through the motions, okay? You're not really prepping for this exam, and you're not really geared to passing this exam. I'd really like to help you to get there. I want you to pass the exam. So I'm going to tell you, I wouldn't register for the February 2024 exam. There are significant changes in the program from 2023 to 2024. You have these additional requirements now of either doing, Python programming or financial modeling practice, practical skills modules in addition to studying for the exam. You got a little bit more ahead of you. So why cram it? Why push it? Now, if you tell me, Nathan, I've already been told by my doctor that I'm not going to be here in May of next year, so I want to leave a legacy to my kids and my family. I want to show them I passed Level 1. All right, go for February. I mean, guys, I'm kidding around, but don't do those kinds of things. Don't kill yourself. It's not worth it. So what you should do is you should probably sign up for the May exam or the August exam or the November, I probably suggest the May 2024 exam. So if, for heaven forbid, you really don't pass this a second time in May, you still can use the same 2024 curriculum, everything for November. So make sure you have 2 tries at the wheel, or give yourself a cushion space for 2 tries at the wheel, or 2 spins of the bat, or 2 hits with the bat on the exam for 2024 with May and November. If you leave it to August, you can only take it once. If you leave it to November, you can only take it once, and then the next time will have to be in 2025. And you say to me, well, Nathan, but I really want to get this over with. I want to get this out of the way. I want to take it in February. Go right ahead. Go right. I can't stop you. You got to do what's comfortable for you. I'm giving you my personal suggestion based on 27 years of experience, lots of experience teaching CFA Level I, 2, and 3, lots of connections to the CFA program, that's not the way to go through the program. I realize you are smart. I realize you want to do it, but you also have to be realistic. Things do happen. Life happens. Things get in the way. Give yourself a little bit more time. Why cram something when you can study it leisurely and actually enjoy it? That's why I'm going to suggest to you that before you pull the trigger on February or May or August or November 2024, sign up with me. I think the whole program is like $300, $340, including 2 mock exams. Sign up with me, and what am I going to do? I'm not just going to give you a bunch of videos or books or something like that. I'm going to actually sit down with you. I'm going to do a customized study plan from now until your potential exam date, taking into account all your personal background, your experience, how many times you've taken level 1, what you studied, do you like to read, don't you like to read, is English your first language or your second language, how many hours can you commit per day or to the week, and we're going to devise a study plan. And we're going to take the Ronen methodology, and we're going to break it down into 6 phases, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, with little deadlines. I'm going to be checking up on you with all kinds of updates every 2 weeks to make sure you're sticking to the plan, but you're going to have a structure in place. You're going to have a format. You're going to have accountability. You're going to have an instructor that you have access to, that you can actually ask questions. Look at the materials you're using now. Can you contact the instructor? Can you contact the company? Will the actual instructor talk to you? Probably not. I do talk to my candidates. That's what they like. They love that white glove personal treatment. You're going to get the same thing. Why shouldn't you? Why shouldn't you be able to contact me on WhatsApp or my phone or email or text and ask me a question and make sure that you understand the material? That's my commitment to you. And what we're going to do with this customized study plan session that I just mentioned is, once you find out what it takes to actually pass this exam and what you've been doing wrong and how you need to do it, you can then make a determination. Nathan, I feel good. I'm going to pull the plug on February 2024. Or Nathan, wow, what you're asking me to do, I can see it. I accept it. I thought I could do this in February. I think May is better. And you can pull the plug on May. Pull the trigger on May. But don't make decisions you're looking to be portfolio managers, hedge fund managers, financial analysts. You don't make rash decisions. You need to do your due diligence. Let me do the due diligence with you, select the best date, and then move forward. That's what I'm offering to you at chalkandboard.org. So you can check out my website, chalkandboard, CHALK, and AND, board, BOARD.org. I have free samples there of my teaching style. You could see all of my testimonials on my LinkedIn page if you like. You could check out my YouTube channel. I'm not hiding anything from you. And most importantly, I'm not hiding from you. I'm giving you access to me. That's something that should be valued as well. And you don't have to feel like you're doing it alone. So let's do it together, and let's get you past level 1, whether it be in February, May, August, or November 2024, and get you into level 2, because you don't deserve to fail this exam. Okay? Again, give it some thought. Reach out to me if you have any questions, and good luck in your decisions. Have a great day, and take it easy.